You know something?
Yeah.
Just listening to like that Sly Cooper music, right? It really had me thinking a bit about like older video games. Like I'm talking about, like 2000s PS2 era, right? Like that was, that and like Ms. Ruby's Level, which was like a pretty dark experience, were in like, a rated E for everyone game, right?
Yeah.
You rarely see that anymore. Like in rated E for everyone games, I think. Like not even like E10 plus. Like there's that like like think about it for a second though. Like I wouldn't say like Sly Cooper has like some very hardcore like fucking backstory or anything like that, right? It's pretty damn good. And oh my god, I keep capping out my microphone. Oh my god. But yeah, like it's what the fuck am I talking about? It has its dark moments, but I wouldn't say it's like, super dark. It's not like edgy, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's just what it is, not like, and I feel as though there's not a lot of games like that anymore in terms of like, dark themes like that. Like think about it for a second, right? Like Clockwork replacing his whole body with machinery, and then like, crumbling to ash in the sequel as if like...
I can't see the game.
I know the game's not... I gotta fix it.
Alright.
Yeah. I also gotta lower the volume of the game and the volume.
Yeah, it's very fucking loud.
Yep. I'm gonna suck at this. We're playing the hard one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, the one that reads your movements. But yeah, like I don't know. I find it weird that you don't see stuff like that in games anymore. It's not even that hardcore. It's just like, what happens in Sly Cooper? I'm trying to think like there's like a whole level based on spookies with like zombies and shit like that, right? But that's basically it. It don't get like it don't get that like hardcore. Other than, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know if like, cause here's the thing, right? Because because really the only two games that you ever see released nowadays are rated E and rated M. I think there's a problem. And then like I feel like most racing games are like rated T, right?
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, like car.
Unless you're like Garfield Kart or like, Hot Wheels. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's like, those are like kart racers and shit. I'm talking about like, I'm talking about like I wouldn't say not actual games, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, also, is is everything good with like the capture and everything like that?
You know that Night Slashers always gives us trouble.
Right.
It's a fun time trying to stream Night. I like this game a lot, but it just has problems trying to get captured. Schnuppy. Schnipp schnupp. Window and title must match. I fuck around with like this thing so much. Window and title must match. This goes that. That goes that. Hey, we got it!
Yay!
There we go. Oh my freaking lord, there we go. The beauty of this game shall not be surpassed. But yeah, like video, I always feel as though video games always come in like, it's nothing in the middle anymore. It's only... Unfortunately, we're not going to be playing as Ash. We're going to be playing as Asuka for a little bit, because she has been pretty good attacks.
Okay.
But yeah, like, what was I saying? There's no dark themes in children's games anymore. It's... Okay, well, alright. I have one thing to say on that, which is bullshit. You want to know why? The irony of that statement?
What?
So, Did you play Super Lucky's Tale, Zig?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that game has such a fucking dark backstory, surprisingly, for a very surprisingly cute video game.
Oh, okay.
I'm kicking fucking ass, holy shit.
Wow.
I thought I'd be dying by now, to be honest with you.
Because you thought you were gonna have like that Let's Players curse and shit?
Well, I wouldn't say Let's Players curse, but like the, because this is the one that's supposed to be kicking my ass.
Yeah, I kick your ass.
I kick your ass! Unless that was like the 31 one. But I don't remember. Anyway, but yeah, like, no, Super Lucky's Tale is like a very dark backstory, surprisingly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I didn't expect it the first time I played it. And it's a cutesy game. But that's like the only game I've seen so far that's rated E that, you know, has a backstory like that. Versus, like, you know, the hundreds that are just like, haha, look at the cutesy game. And I realize that most of the cutesy games, like, most of, like, the rated E games that come out are from Nintendo. What the hell? Wait a minute, what was Metroid Dread rated? Was that T?
I want to say yes.
I wish I had my phone on me right now to check the rating. And I can see my, I can't see my case from here.
It is rated T for T.
There we go. Well, for once a Game of the Year contender's a T-rated game. Holy shit. Oh god, oh god. And that wouldn't even, well... Imagine if... The only thing separated Metroid Dread from a fucking, like, M rating is blood.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, no, this game... Like, I don't know. Video games are weird, dude. I miss a lot of, like, old games, as you can tell.
Yes.
But there's also gladly a lot of, like, good new games.
Yeah.
Or games like these, which redux old games and make them new and, like, more playable, and I want to do that Rapid Punch again, because that was fucking sick. Yeah, I think my best shot at, like, beating this mode is, like, Asuka, because she's fast as shit.
Yeah.
And has, like...
You know what, since we're beating up zombies and everything like that, I wanted to, you know, bring this up yesterday and shit, but I just kind of slipped my mind and everything like that.
Yeah.
But I know earlier before, you know, yesterday's stream, you were telling me about Resident Evil 4 VR and everything like that.
Oh my god. Oh jeez, I had a fucking conversation today about that too. Because somebody in another Discord finally, like, responded to that message. Yeah, so Resident Evil 4 VR dropped today. Well, not today, but it dropped, and it sucks. Yeah, I said it. Like, look.
I've heard nobody say good things about VR. Well, not, like, good things. I mean,
specifically the
game. I haven't really heard anybody talk about it at all.
I only saw, like, one person talk about it, and I knew that, like, one channel I watched streamed it. That's it.
Yeah.
And then I think that I guess they streamed, like, a bunch of other, like, horror games and whatnot too, but I don't fucking know. Anyway, I saw it for the first time because this other channel that I sometimes watch, Swanky Box, has a second horror channel that dropped a short because I always get all sorts of Resident Evil recommendations on my YouTube.
Right.
So, anyway, the point is that, like, I see the game, and oh god, does it look like ass? And, and like I said, they just tack on, like, extra, like, whoa, VR stuff, like, manually reloading your game manually reloading your gun in like a tight-knit fucking like, you know, game here.
I see.
That's the
I'm
fun.
gonna see what, because I know IGN has like a hands-on preview of it. Oh. Oh.
And then a bunch of other stuff is done in third person, like the melee attacks. You know, when you press press X to kick or whatever.
I don't hate it, but at the same time, it's just like, this is just another fucking game with another fucking, you know, VR thing tacked onto it.
Yeah. Do you like tacked on VR?
So it's just like,
It's a tight-knit game. Yeah, it's basically stuff with like, you know. The reason why Resident Evil 4 was so popular is because just the way the game controls and everything like that, right?
yeah, again, it was a departure from the previous games where, you know, it was more like, it was more like you had more open space, you weren't confined to like, you know, you weren't confined to, you know, a certain camera angle or anything like that.
Once again,
you know?
I find it very weird that they're remaking Resident Evil 4, but they're still willing to re-release it in VR. Fun fact, actually, alright, I don't like talking about, like, censorship in gaming and shit like that, right? I try to have a good time rather than, like, a, you know, and talking about censorship in gaming and crap like that does not mix. It always ends with, like fights and crap like that. But yeah, so apparently because of fucking Boomer Book, you know, the thing that killed Mixer, and along with Microshaft selling us out, so yeah, Boomer Book said to Capcom, hey, get rid of, like, apparently get rid of, like, Louis Serra's lines about, like, Ashley or whatever. You know, Louis Serra, the man who is a womanizer. They had to censor him for Boomer Book.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is that they completely like, which...
They didn't cut his character. They basically like...
Okay, I know that. I'm just saying they just... What I'm saying is... I take it that they didn't know his, fucking, like, intentions, like, beforehand and everything like that. So it's just like, you know... I don't know what I'm saying.
It's basically, like... They just told Capcom to censor a character, and that's basically it. Like, that's all.
Yeah. Still, it's stupid and shit. I say it's stupid and whatnot because, you know...
Like I said, I don't usually care about, like, censorship in gaming because, number one, if the game is still playable outside of the censorship, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I can't see, like, an ass shot in this section, whatever, I don't fucking care. I'm here to play the game, not, like, look at you know what I mean? I'm here to play the game, not look like, you know... Not look at fucking, like, titties, haha. No, but, like, oh god! I'm getting ganged up upon.
Uh-huh. But... They just did it because Facebook told them to do it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. No, it's no longer Facebook, it's Meta.
Meta boomer.
Meta boomer shit. Mark Zuckerberg, you are the... I fucking hate your guts.
I say...
If we ever meet up, I'm gonna punch you square in the jaw. And that ain't no empty threat.
I say like, you know, I don't care about like video game titties playing a video game. Meanwhile, as I'm playing the scantily clad character who I'm only playing as because she's got some pretty powerful attack moves here.
Well,
so
yeah, that again.
Look,
the moves that works for you, you know, her fucking outfit shouldn't really matter.
Yeah.
To be quite honest with you.
No, I know. No, but like the point, no, like the funny, no, I'm just saying it. I'm just saying like there's an irony in me saying, oh, I don't care about today, and I'm playing as a sexy-looking character.
Yeah.
It's because she's pretty good. Can't help it.
I know.
I can't help it. I need her to
I'm
win.
just busting your chops.
No, I know. No, I know. But yeah, no, like, but yeah, like, you know, Louis Serra. This guy is supposed to be like a womanizer because, you know,
he's Spanish.
Yeah, you know, Capcom and they're like, persona by, nationality.
Yeah.
So there's persona, the ambiguously, if Monty were to hear, ambiguously gay Hispanic man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, but like seriously though. Like, you know, once again, I have no faith in a Resident Evil. Like, this proves to me that I have no faith in a fucking Resident Evil 4 remake.
Okay.
I have no more faith in Resident Evil remakes at all, to be completely honest with you.
Ever since 3?
Ever since 3, yeah. No, because if they're just going to cut stuff, then there's no point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything that they add to the game, like, is consequential in some aspect, right? And then just by removing it, you're basically admitting defeat in an area, and, you know, you're like, you know, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, the Gravedigger, the frickin',
the clock tower puzzle and whatnot.
Clock tower.
Again.
The whole section of the clock tower.
We've had this conversation before and everything like that.
Yeah.
And I know, you know, since it was a different camera system and everything for like 3 and shit, they could have just put it back in there and shit. And, you know, I bet you people would have like, you know, a very better time completing that than they would have if they played like, you know, the OG Nemesis game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people are hoping for like a Resident Evil 3 director's cut. Meanwhile, the guy who freaking changed everything was the director.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact, I think I talked about this before. You know the reason why Nemesis looks like shit?
Yeah, you said it was because of a conflict between the art department and the director.
Yeah, the director said, no, Nemesis can't look the way he did because it's not realistic enough. Meanwhile, Mr. Broken Nose, Captain Mozzarella Face. We're playing Splatterhouse tomorrow, man. That's one of the games.
Damn.
Yeah, no, we're...
Oh, you know what I also got for like $4?
What'd you get for $4?
I got the entire Alone in the Dark collection.
Ooh, we're on Steam, or,
except for Illumination and shit, but nobody cares about that.
Illumination's the one on the Sega, right? That was
the Alan Wake ripoff.
Oh, I was thinking of the frickin' the more like, you know, the modernish, but not like the fully fuck your stone. You know what I mean?
Oh no, yeah, that's the 2008 game.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that came out before. You know, the one that was like with the shadow creatures and the shadow world.
The New Nightmare?
Yeah, that one. That's a good one.
Oh, I don't have that one.
That should get a PC release, to be honest.
Or like, you know, a remastered version or some shit like that.
Fuck yeah. Who owns the rights to Eternal Dark? I mean, not Eternal, to, fucking... Shit! I can't talk right.
Probably Atari.
Of course.
You know, it was published by Infogrames.
Oh, right. Alone in the Dark.
But yeah, I played the, OG one. And, 10 controls. If you thought Resident Evil had 10 controls, hooey!
And that's also a game where you get, like, random items as healing.
Yeah.
So, like, oh yeah, you get, like, a tin of biscuits. That's a healing item.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a bunch of bullshit. I killed the zombie, then I get the heal. I died, and at full health I get the healing item. Ha. Oh, 2-1-C. I love for how difficult you are. I love you for how difficult you are. Not necessarily. I just like the game's just good and fun. But yeah, no, like seriously though,
But yeah, I'll give like, you know, the 2008 game a chance and shit. But I'm not expecting like, you know, top quality shit.
don't
I'm expecting.
don't expect, you know, like when the best line in the game is "I don't have your stone" and fuck you.
Fuck you anyway.
Exactly. I don't have your stone and fuck you anyway. He sounds like.
And that's supposed to be the same motherfucking guy from the original fucking game and shit.
I can't imagine I can't imagine the guy from like Carnby.
Yeah.
Talking like him. I know that. Wait. Alone in the Dark 3. I can't believe is a cowboy game.
Yeehaw.
No. You know the villain of that game is, right?
Is it a cowboy?
He's a no, but he's the illegitimate son of the villain of the first game and the villain of the second game. And you know what his name is?
What?
Jed Stone! And you want to know how you fight him?
How?
Alright, he puts on power armor.
Okay.
I'm not kidding. He puts on power armor and you have to make him walk into water and he electrocutes himself.
What?
Yeah. You make him walk into heavy water and he just electrocutes himself.
Huh.
Jed Stone! I watched a whole video about Alone in the Dark 3, by the way, and you want to know what happens whenever he appears in the video?
Does it scream Jed Stone?
No, the guy edited so that it screams Jed Stone.
Oh, okay.
Jed Stone! And the funny part about that though was when he puts on the power armor, you know what? He gets a text-to-speech voice, Jed Stone.
I don't have any stone, and fuck you anyway.
If we get an Alone in the Dark 2008 sequel, please bring Jed Stone back.
And he just screams, Jed Stone.
Jed Stone. After I
We're
heard,
probably not gonna get a fucking another like Alone in the Dark after like Illumination and shit. This is gonna be a series that's gonna be like dead and buried.
when you say Alone in the Dark Illumination, you know what I immediately think?
What?
Fucking I think Minions.
Oh.
Illumination. Ha ha ha.
Boo.
Oh, boo yourselves, America.
Man, if you say that one more time, I will legitimately leave this fucking stream and never come back.
In the back of my head, I hear, "Oh, boo yourselves! I'm Garrett Bobby Ferguson."
That's it.
I didn't say my name. I said
Okay.
Garrett Bobby Ferguson.
Fair enough.
Boo, boo! Oh, boo yourselves! I'm Garrett Bobby Ferguson. Oh my fucking lord! Where's you know, like I said, what's his face? Billy Mitchell's such a big man, right? He fucking sues people like smaller than him because they said mean things about him because he cheated at a video game. Where's my lawsuit, Billy?
Yeah, like honestly, we called you a fucking manlet, and you know, I bet you're too small enough to like for him to not even like be on for you to be on his radar or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
He can but Zig, he can use the extra money since he lost it all because it was revealed he cheated. My uncle's an attorney, by the way. So I'm in the event of some stupid shit like that, I'm covered. What do you have to say for yourself? Have you decided to tell the truth, nothing but the truth? Did you call Billy Mitchell a manlet? Yes. Why did you do that? Because he's a manlet. He's suing a 24-year-old for fucking. He's suing a 24-year-old for calling him a manlet. Ay, ay, ay. We live in such fucking. We live in such strange fucking times.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, oh god. But yeah, no, like, my thoughts on video game censorship, if it fucking works, and it's, you know, like, oh, you can't see titties? Whatever. The game fucking works. Like, if the censorship, for example, like, I don't know, it breaks the game, then there's an, like, oh, there's an animation or whatever that, you know, like, they had to change or whatever the fuck, but, like, it breaks a certain sequence or whatever, then there's a problem.
Or if it, like, disrupts, like, the narrative that the game is trying to go for, or anything like that, right?
That depends. Did I just blow up? That also depends, because, like, I've seen, like, what was that one game, like, J-Stars or whatever? Not J-Stars, what the fuck was that one that was, Fire Emblem meets Persona?
I have no idea.
It's like, what the fuck was it? Tokyo
Mirage?
Yeah, there we go. That's a game I know that has a moment like that where, whatchamacallit, they censored, like, the boobies on a monster or whatever, and people freaked out. And then, like, they changed an outfit from, like, a revealing dress to, like, some rapper street clothes, sorta.
Yeah, but that's just minor shit. I'm talking, like...
No, but apparently...
I'm talking about, like, you know...
Like, apparently it has to do with the plot. Like, the girl doesn't want to, like, do a certain thing in it. It's like, you can easily change... Like, you know, you can easily change, like, oh, I don't want to do something like that. Like, that... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to... Like, I'm legitimately trying...
Yeah, whatever. It's some stupid weed game.
Yeah. No, I know. No, but I'm trying to think of, like, a game that, like, legitimately is affected by, like, censorship that damages, like, the plot in any sort of way. And if I'm honest, I'm being very, like, hard-pressed.
Alright.
I'm, like, trying to figure that out. Like, look, like, it's like... You know when you go to the arcade and play House of the Dead?
Yeah.
Remember in some instances they turn the blood green? When you were a kid playing the fucking video game, right? Did you care that the blood was green?
No, I cared about shooting zombies.
Exactly. The blood can be any color they want it to be. It's a fucking zombie. It don't gotta be red. Hell, if I want hot pink blood, I'll have hot pink blood if I feel like it. Hell, I saw that video, Learn with Pippi, or whatever the hell her name was, from Adult Swim. And I said in the comments, like, what is this and how do I replace my blood with it?
Huh.
But yeah, no, like, you know what I'm saying. It don't,
Yeah.
the doobie don't matter in that sense.
That's true. The doobies don't matter.
You better get out of here. More zombies. Oh shit. But yeah, oh yeah, like, well, Resident Evil's a case of, like, them censoring a character for no good reason.
Yeah.
Because some fucking company told them to.
Then again, it's boomer book. Even with the new fucking like the new fucking like, you know, name and shit.
It's still the same crap.
It's still the same crap. Nobody's gonna fucking buy it.
What's that? I don't have Facebook. Who does? Oh wait, old people too.
Yeah.
Oh god. Next thing you know, like Mark Zuckerberg is like, I don't know.
Mark Zuckerberg, you work at the Meta, whatchamacallit.
He was H.P. Lovecraft the whole time.
No, you go to the Meta headquarters. Mark Zuckerberg goes to his desk and he puts on some cherry soda chapstick and screams, "Zucky, Zucky, $5."
Zucky, Zucky, $5. Oh no. That's when Ortega comes out. And he like,
yeah.
And just like fucking he picks you up. I hit him in the face. Ow. No, but like, oh my god. Zucky, Zucky, $5. No, but fun fact, Mark Zuckerberg looks a lot like Lovecraft.
I know.
What if he survived and he's secretly Zuckerberg?
You're saying that fucking Lovecraft survived his stomach cancer and found like the fountain of youth or some shit? Yeah, I could see that.
He did write about a lot of shit similar, so
yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me if that were the case. Ow. The thing is though, is that you have to like you know, try to figure it out. It's just like one of those old stories with I'm going crazy. My brain is coming out of my brain is turned into a squid and coming out of my nose.
yeah.
Now you see, Zig, that's the real Squid Game right there. Yeah. You play like Call of Cthulhu for like 20 hours, and your face slowly like morphs into a squid.
I see.
And then you start dating like a an eldritch entity. Cause you gotta get those I don't know. Gotta get those V-Bucks. They've all been destroyed. Destroy!
What's this?
What's up?
Oh, hey.
What?
Mo Uncle 3000 just finished his custom Ridley Amiibo paint.
Ooh. What does it look like?
Green with some like red spots in between and shit. It's really cool.
I'll definitely take a look at that later.
Yeah.
Only on the Discord. If you'd like, check us out. It's in the channel banner, or it's in the Discord chat. I mean, Twitch chat. Fuck. I can't talk. My brain is rotting from the inside out. I had a day at work. Listening to like Schnip Schnup.
Oh, you've been listening to that all day?
No. No, look, my niece and nephew came over because my niece and nephew came over, right? You know, I'm being good uncle, but nice. I had to leave for work. So,
okay.
You know, trying to watch kids in a house is like a time and a half. I'm a good uncle, I swear. But like then you gotta go to work afterwards, so you're just like, your brain is like this for like several hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say something about work that was interesting or some shit like that.
Nothing interesting has happened. Oh, wait, yeah, something interesting did happen at work. So I was cleaning the front, right? I turned my back for a second. I turned back around. Guess what I see in the front lot?
Who?
2 ambulances.
Oh no.
My manager walked up to the front, and she's like, do you know? I'm like, I don't know. I turn back around, and this was going on. And she's like, the last time this happened, there was a fight going on between customers in the parking lot, and there was only 1 ambulance. So I'm just like, okay. Don't question the fucking ambulance this time.
Yep.
Look, I'm no stranger. I'm no stranger to calling cops on people at my job, but like, when an ambulance is at your door, something fucky is going down. To be completely honest with you,
right?
Not
I
just
agree.
1, but like 2. And I just see people. I don't see anybody going in. I don't see anybody getting carried away. I thought, like, I don't know, someone next door ate something and then went down. And then they had to be carried out in the ambulance.
Yeah. Like, I have a similar story to that and everything. It didn't happen at, like, say, like, the type of store that you work at and everything.
Yeah.
But, it actually happened at a restaurant. Sorry.
Somebody ate the rotten lobster again, didn't they?
Oh no, what happened was I saw a guy choke on spaghetti. This one guy actually had to perform the Heimlich maneuver on him.
Choke on spaghetti!
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, those dog guts look like bit like spaghetti noodles.
They do. But it's like fucking weird because it's like to be quite honest with you, I would never expect to see somebody choke on spaghetti, but
Did their head start, like turning progressively like blue or red, or what happened?
It was like somewhat red. It was like somewhat reddish and shit, you know what I'm saying?
How do you choke on spaghetti, like 1 noodle of spaghetti?
This wasn't like 1 noodle of spaghetti. This was like a whole entire, like,
Okay,
spaghetti.
that's understandable.
Yeah.
Like if it was a single noodle, yeah, then there's like question and concern and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's when I go like, yeah, I see what's going on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fun fact: did you know that someone invented the spaghetti sandwich?
Eric, what the fuck is this spaghetti sandwich?
It's just Italian bread with spaghetti on it. Lightly sauced spaghetti. No meatballs at all.
Oh.
So
I like that, to be quite
it's just
honest.
carbs on carbs on carbs with tomato.
Yeah.
Like, just Google a spaghetti sandwich and you'll be like disappointed.
I thought this would be something like, that I fucking, what you call it, like, making shit, like Subway or like, Jimmy's John's, or like,
There is no home.
Jersey.
There is no home in the spaghetti sandwich. The spaghetti sandwich lives on in like the hearts of every American that seeks to cook the worst food ever.
Spaghetti grilled cheese?
Spaghetti grilled cheese. I've now heard of everything. You know what? To be fair, you know what that make like, something in a weird lasagna-y way, like molten mozzarella, fucking like Romano, some Parmesan with the noodles on like bread. That sounds actually pretty good. Maybe like a little slivers of like meatball or sausage or something like that.
Meatball. meatballs, spaghetti underneath. Ravioli, ravioli, great area reef.
Exactly. Does a scissor kick just at the end of that? Hits zombie head clean off. And she crushed the zombie's head in between her thighs.
But yeah, no, seeing all the other like type of spaghetti sandwiches, I'm just like,
it's the home of the
spaghetti. Put some meatballs on there, I would be fine with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just wheat. It's just literally spaghetti on bread. And you see somebody make like a napkin bib, ready to eat it.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely, he's definitely been around the block and had a few like hamburgers in his life. He's ready for the spaghetti sandwich. He's ready. Carb City.
Carb City, here we come.
You want to split a Toblerone? Woo woo! Next stop, my thighs. When is NSYNC gonna make their big comeback?
When Joey Fatone finally becomes the fat one.
I thought he was already the fat one.
Touché.
No, but imagine if Joey Fatone gained like 200 pounds or something like that, right? Just think about this for a second. Imagine if Joey Fatone gained like 200 pounds and like rebuilt NSYNC
from the ground up.
Yes. And it sounds just like them. It's just that Joey Fatone is like 200 pounds.
That reminds me of the fucking one boy band and shit, where it's just like half of them are like there's like they're all skinny and whatnot except for this one fat guy and whatnot.
What?
This is an actual fucking thing. It's called Together, and it's like, it's all these young guys and shit, and then you just have like this fat balding guy in there as well. You know what I'm saying?
He's like Carl from Aqua Teen.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, this is actually this is a fake boy band.
It's a fake boy band, okay.
Wait, whoa.
They have a hit single?
They had one single called "You Plus Me Equals Us," and in parentheses it says "Calculus."
Oh my fucking...
This was they had a fucking like TV movie on MTV along with like a fucking TV series and shit. And there's
just a fat balding guy in there.
There's a fat balding guy named Doug Linus, and he's played by Chris Farley's brother and whatnot. Yeah.
Chris Farley's brother, Chris Farley.
Kevin Farley.
Kevin James? No. Okay, I'll stop. Kevin James Farley. Fucking hell, dude. Can we just make Comedy the movie, and it's all the fucking famous comedians from all over the years just coming together? Like, we revive all the dead comedians, like, Richard Pryor, Rodney Dangerfield.
It's an all-out brawl to see
It,
who is the real king of comedy.
yes. Like you got Jerry Seinfeld come out. What's the deal with airline food? And then there's it's here, like, here's the setup. Here's the setup, right? It's like that stage. It's like just it's the stand-up comedy night. Nobody's laughing, and then you just get this one guy in the audience. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. I keep saying, if I ever do stand up, I need a plant in the audience, and the plant in the audience goes, oh, brother, this guy stinks. He's the only person.
I'll do it.
Oh, that like, I got like, oh my fucking god. That'd be like perfect. That would just crack me the fuck up. Am I a bad comedian for laughing at my own jokes? Because I find them stupid and funny.
Listen, there are a lot of other fucking comedians that laugh at their own jokes.
Jimmy Fallon.
Half of them are hacks. The other half are just whatever.
You'd think you'd have to tell the jokes that make you laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's the whole point of like comedy. So what, like, you know, why do you tell a comedian, yeah, man, you never laugh at your own jokes? Like, I've listened to fucking, like, Norm Macdonald things, and, like, listening to him talk, like, you're about to tell a joke, you could hear him trying not to crack up. Because it's funny to him.
I remember him telling this one joke about, like, you know, it was you ever hear the moth joke that he ever told, like, on fucking Coco and whatnot?
No.
Like Conan?
No, but I know about the Kermit Jagger and Knick Knack Paddywhack, Give the Frog Alone. Yes.
Oh, yeah, Mike.
Perfect timing. We just talked about it and how it looks like ass.
Yeah.
And cut dialogue. What was deep? Yeah. We literally just talked about that, Lewis and shit like that.
Luis Serra.
Me llamo Luisa. Because Boomer Book.
Yeah, Boomer Book. There, you got your fucking answer.
Boomer Book. I'm not joking. Leon flirting with Hunnigan. They also cut that too?
Was that also because of Boomer Book?
I have no clue. Maybe. Yep. Oh, well, you know what? If they did it for Lewis, then they probably do it for Leon again. So, Boomer Book got another one, I guess. No, I'm not looking forward to the. I know, right? They just keep proving a point. They're not gonna do good. If look. If words like fuck are fine, you know what I'm saying? Then a little bit of like jokey flirting / like, you know, like a womanizer character having like flirtatious dialogue / like, you know, suggestive dialogue does not make, you know, does not mean the game is like problematic or anything like that. I was never looking forward to the remake, to be honest. Like after 3, they're not gonna fucking do a, you know. What's wrong with telling a woman or a man he looks good? Like I said, it could be seen, like, the worst thing I could say it would seem is like unwanted flirting and whatnot, but even so, not predatory, yeah. Like, the worst it could do is like unwanted flirting, which is understandable, but at the same time, Lewis is a freaking womanizer.
Yeah, that's like part of his fucking character and shit.
Which, to be fair, like, you know, talking about Capcom as a whole, like I said, his nationality as a character is...
I am the Spanish lover.
Exactly. I mean, if you see how Leon and Hunnigan interact in Resident Evil 6... We don't talk about Resident Evil 6 here. What is Resident Evil 6?
What has Resident Evil 6 ever done to us?
It poisoned the water supply, burned our crops, it delivered a plague unto our houses.
It did?
No, but are we just gonna stand around here until it does? We, like, Leon is so happy to hear Hunnigan after he kills the president zombie.
Yeah.
It's like waking up from a bad dream. Like there's stuff in 6 that would be cool, but like, the frickin' whatchamacallit, predilection. Sorry, but I drove it. Like I said, to each their own, I guess. But like, I think that it's a bane. I think that the game is like a bane on the series. Some parts have good atmosphere, yeah, I guess. Other parts rely. The weirdest section, you want to talk about like out of place horror in Resident Evil 6?
Sure.
There's a whole section with mannequins, and like it's like, what the fuck does this mean? I don't fucking know.
I think someone at Capcom was a huge fan of the 1987 cult classic Mannequin starring, I don't really know who.
There's a, alright, so you know what happens, right? You go into like a I think it was like an abandoned department store, and there is you go in like the back, and there's all sorts of like mannequins and shit like that in the back there, right? But then you'll get to a section where the floor is broken, and across the way there's like a mannequin like torso with all the body parts ripped off that makes up a nose of a giant face. What the fuck is that doing there? Like, if...
Okay, you've actually piqued my interest now. I have a serious question.
What's up?
When you go into the department store, do you hear, "And we can build the streets together, standing together, nothing's gonna stop us now"?
No, but I think it would make like a better game if we did, to be honest. Oh, by the way, you know what they call the giant fat zombies in Resident Evil 6?
What?
I want a Whopper. They're literally called Whoppers.
Oh, okay.
Hey Zig, welcome to America, the land of the free and the home of the Whopper. I want a Whopper. We'll supersize it for you. They didn't stop the supersize. Morgan Spurlock lied. They didn't stop the supersize because of his documentary. It's because they were losing money. Let's get him. Go to fucking Holy Chicken. You go to Holy Chicken and order like 12 of everything. Yeah, let's not give the fast food industry anything but Morgan Spurlock. I decided to make a fast food restaurant to see how it all goes down. This isn't for money. No, I really don't eat at McDonald's, to be completely honest with you.
Same.
Like,
I actually haven't had like fast food in like months, and I feel like a whole new man.
you feel alive. You don't feel the chemical preservatives in your skin.
Exactly.
You were slowly turning into a mannequin and eating.
We can build the street together, standing there forever. Nothing's gonna stop us.
2020, the 2022 remake of Mannequin starring Ger Ziegler as the fucking mannequin.
I'll actually, you know what? I'm gonna call up Eugene. I'm gonna tell him that we're gonna make the Mannequin remake. He's gonna be like, what the fuck is Mannequin? I'll be like, it's a stupid movie about a guy who falls in love with a mannequin. But we're gonna make it into a fucking, like, psychological horror. Like, where it turns out that the mannequin is haunted by, like, you know, the spirit of, like, his ex-girlfriend or some shit, and she was a raging psycho bitch.
And like it comes to life in the final scene, and like the creepy mouth movements and shit.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm back, Andy. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking hell! I just freaked myself out. Like, just trying to imagine that scene. That's what it. That's what it sounds like. That's what it should sound like too. Like fucking. Oh my fucking god. I'm the writer of my worst nightmares.
Yes.
Speaking of which, I gotta fuck around on 15 AI. You got it.
You have more things to do.
Yes. Well, that was something. We're doing a sequel to fucking Hotel Morio or whatever.
Oh, Hotel Pinky or whatever.
Yeah. There's not that many, like, there's surprisingly not that many scenes in that game. Over there! Also, I want to do the intro to frickin' Faces of Evil. That one's gonna be funny. How about a kiss for luck?
You gotta be kidding.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to. My boy, this piece is what all true warriors strive for.
You are my prisoner. Hey.
You should silence. You shouldn't fight Glutko. You should feed him something spicy. What was the fucking worthless Coridian? You shall be hardened by fire. Now go and kill. Hey, there's Shaggy. And a vortex from Echo the Dolphin.
Oh yeah.
And Daphne.
Yep.
Ow. Fucking hell. Fucking death. Velma. Bernie!
Hey.
Whoa. Punch. One punch, one kick, one jazz hands. Good.
And that's how I, Joel Schumacher, see it.
It's always sausage with you. What if He-Man was in this game? I have the power! And then they just had Skeletor as a boss.
Yeah.
And he melts into goo.
Man.
You just kill him and he melts into fucking goo. Well, actually, no, because thanks to fucking whatchamacallit, Revelation, he has the power of the Skelegod now, which is amazing.
Oh, okay.
So he can become like the Skelegod and like take over. And he's the true final battle.
The pizza, He-Man.
Eat it! Yeah. Oh, by the way, I saw an amazing video about an AI-generated Batman comic.
Oh yeah, I've heard about it before.
Here's a coupon for new parents. It was expired. Sometimes man. Sometimes bad man. All times orphan. The Joker is a clown, but insane. Two-Face is a man, but an attorney? Mm-hmm. Once again, let's clarify. Attorneys are not human.
Yeah.
Ay. Fucking hell, dude. My life is a lie! Ah!
Life's a bitch, ain't it, Miss Shitzel?
Santiago. Arnold, do you have a tissue or something? You just stepped in it! Do you have a tissue or something? No. I think I'm gonna hurl. We have to deliver the liver to Dorothy. She's been drinking too much. But fun fact, back in Catholic school, I wrote a crossover of the Magic School Bus with Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Oh my god. What did you have them do?
It involved the Brood Witch.
Of course it involves a fucking Brood Witch.
It ended. What the fuck? Alright, what are the kids' names again? It's Robbie, there's,
Carlos, there's Arnold.
Wait, Carlos is the kid with the hat, right? Or no?
Carlos was the one with the blue hoodie.
Right. Who's the kid with the hat?
He made all the fucking... That was Ralph.
Ralph was the kid with the hat, right? The baseball cap.
The baseball cap and the green shirt, yeah, that was him.
I said he was the one who was going out of the Magic School Bus to eat the Brood Witch.
Oh, okay.
By the way, yeah, they I can't fucking believe. I straight up cannot fucking believe that I wrote a fucking Magic School Bus crossover with the Aqua Teen Hunger Force as a child in Catholic school that involved a devil sandwich. Like,
this shit writes itself, man.
it is because number one, all right, I already questioned like something going on here. Why are we watching the Magic School Bus in Catholic school?
Mm-hmm.
The Brood Witch. It was part of the library project too, which was great. So, library was a class. The Brood Witch. Cruising on down Main Street. Next thing that you know, Zula, the Mike Rula, the old Zula. I was up late as a child, so
yeah.
We all watched that shit as like kids. You know what I mean?
Oh hell yeah! It was just like, you know.
That's how our sense of humor has matured into the way it did today.
Yeah.
The Brood Witch. Meet in Hills Half Acre. Life's a bitch, ain't it, Miss Shitzel? The Brood Witch.
The Brood Witch.
I'd love to see that animated, to be completely honest with you.
If you can find it, would you ever like put it on like fanfiction.net or anything like that?
I'll rewrite it. I cannot find it anywhere. If I did,
okay.
I threw it out with all of like the old school stuff. And by the way, my librarian, my school librarian said that he was the brave one. Like, oh man, he like everybody was afraid of the Brood Witch's power except for Ralph. Ralph, my librarian said Ralph is very brave
For eating the devil sandwich.
for going out and eating the devil sandwich. What I would presume happened, right, if I was to continue the story from that point.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Styx obviously shows up and tries to kill Ralph.
Yeah.
And then from there, I don't know where I'd go on from there, to be completely honest with you, but it's the Aqua Teen Hunger Force with the... the fucking insanity of like that whole idea. Octopus in the neighborhood. Today, Seatbelts, everyone! They crash in fucking Riley. They crash in Riley. We're gonna learn about the fucking deep sea. Where are we? Where are we, Miss Frizzle? She opens the door. Cthulhu. Cthulhu's just standing there, menacingly. He's just standing there, menacingly. Get out of there!
The maniac's in the mailbox.
I'm the open window maniac. Like, there's so much you can do with that story.
I know.
My question is why, like, the only thing is if I was to rewrite it, I had to do like some sort of setup, like why they're in New Jersey.
Field trip.
Well, of course that, but why New Jersey? I know.
They're going to the Campbell's Chicken Noodle Soup Company.
Elio's is actually based out of Jersey too.
Really?
Elio's is frozen pizza. I went on an excursion to New Jersey a while ago and we found it. Yeah, we found it and it's like a tiny ass building.
That sounds about right.
It's like home of Elio's Pizza. This is not where they freeze the pizzas. You gotta be kidding me. No, then what's his face happens. So alright, so here's however you do the story. Okay, so they're going to the science center. Like there's like a science museum or something like that in Jersey that I went there as a kid. So they're going there and the bus breaks down. Just because this is like, you know, crossing over with the I-1500, of course the bus just breaks down.
Yeah.
And you know what it'll be? Remember that time that Meatwad had like the wish powers or whatever? Where like his wishes were granted and like, I'm the Easter Bunny and shit like that happened?
Yeah. I'm the Easter Bunny's best friend, Daryl. Or the Easter Brothers' brother, whatever.
And then like he summoned Santa and Santa Claus was like pissed and they had to replace his head with a football.
Oh yeah, he had to get like a skin graft to like a soccer ball.
Right, it was a skin graft.
Cause he got fucking like, remember he got fucking like, he got like 3rd degree burns from like, you know, a fucking giant like Easter egg that spewed fire and shit.
So
and
here's
the was melting into his skin. I remember that part.
Yeah, right.
Like, the sewer is melting into my skin.
So, alright, so here's how it would play out. Here's how it would play out. So that sort of thing happens again. Meatwad has like his wishing powers and he's watching the Magic School Bus on TV. So he then wishes that, like, you know, they go there and they're going, you know, the same day. It turns out the Magic School Bus is like a a drama, or like it's a you know, reality TV show, right? And they go, and he's like, I was at the Magic School Bus will come here, and they just so happen to be going to New Jersey, go to the Science Center. Their bus breaks down outside. And it damages, in the process of crashing outside, it damages 2 Wicked and caused an explosion that caused the ground to cave in, revealing the Brood Witch. Oh, no. Carl comes running out. Oh, no, my car! My freaking car! There's my car! 2 Wicked is destroyed. Like usual, 2 Wicked is destroyed. Carl didn't finish the payments on it, so. Of course he's in trouble. Oh god. So yeah, it's gonna play out the exact same way, and then Ralph eats the sandwich, and then it'll continue on from there.
All right.
Like the you know the Meatwad's overjoyed that the Magic School Bus is here. All the kids are freaking out because talking food.
Mm-hmm.
And it will end with a Dr. Weird segment. Gentlemen, behold! My sandwiches! My sandwiches! We destroyed them all! Alright, so, like... What is that? I guess the hellish dimension that you get sent to if you eat the brood witch is hell.
Mm-hmm.
I would presume.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn it into an ultimate crossover, because to be honest, the only way I could ever see something like that ending right is like some sort of stupid Deus Ex Machina. And I was thinking, you know, what if the Doomslayer just comes out?
Mm-hmm.
You know, he gets the gun or whatever. You get the gun, and then he just fucking shoots shit. Sleep up, sleepy. The Doomslayer comes out. This guy thinks he's tough. And it's like the beginning of like Doom 2 Hell on Earth or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm trying to I don't want to like overdo it. I just want it to be like a crossover of
No, I get you.
But like I said, the only way I could ever see like an ending with a Deus Ex Machina is either somebody dies in like some sort of dramatic fashion, or like, you know, I'm trying to, you know what I mean? Like some sort of weird Deus Ex Machina, and when it involves hell, the only plausible Deus Ex Machina I could think of is fucking whatchamacallit, the Tube Slayer showing up and being like, rip and tear until it is done. I'm stuck between two zombies. Yummy. Damn! That was on a level of a Conan O'Brien concussion.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. I don't know, what if the director of the Magic School Bus was Conan O'Brien?
Huh.
Like the drama, like the drama, the fucking reality TV series in the... In that proposed episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force / like the Magic School Bus with the Brood Witch.
Yeah, I see.
And then, what's his face? Ah, stop hitting me! Fucking zombie. These zombies. Come on. Am I getting better or am I getting worse? I don't know. Fuck this shit, I'm out. At least, alright, hold on, wait a minute. They said the uppercuts and the... There we go.
Yeah.
Bloody disgusting. Think you're so tough? I'll cut you. I'll cut you like a pig. Okay, by the time those guys start showing up, that means we're gonna enter this area. I only take this area because I want to see the new stuff, but oversee it is the hallway of tubes. We at least made it to the doctor the last time. Ow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Schluppy. The Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Number one, the hood,
Exactly. I wish we got like an actual Aqua Teen Hunger Force game and not like golfing.
Hmm.
Unless there are actually like zombie ninjas in it. There's no zombie ninjas in Zombie Ninja Pro-Am, is there?
I don't know. I never played the game.
I've only seen like one like clip of it, and Master Shake just kind of like twirls around with like a golf club.
Mm-hmm.
And he twirls around with a golf club and he like swings it over his head and shit.
Yeah.
Hitting like a golf ball at like 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, you don't. GTFO bitch. If I was this dude, I wouldn't just be like, you know, ow.
Yeah.
I wouldn't just be like occasionally using those machine gun arms. Oh no. Fuck, I did it wrong. You caught me off guard. Mr. Flip Kick. And his little snap.
Mm-hmm.
He belongs in the Addams family. Da-da-da-dum. 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 It's
Hey, did you
bloody.
see that Media Mementos video that he did on the Addams Family?
The animated one, right? Or the live action one?
Both of them.
Yeah. Come and see the Addams Family. Come and see the Addams Family. Come and see the Addams.
Okay.
That is such a weird theme song.
It's weird, but it's such a weird ass fucking earworm and shit. In my opinion, at least. You know what I'm saying?
Uncle fucking Fester.
Mm-hmm.
He better not have like festering wounds under there. I told you about the new movie and like Fester's just like slowly like metamorphosizing into a squid the whole movie.
Yeah, you have told me about that.
Yeah, he's like it all ends in a giant like kaiju battle. I said this before, the villain of that movie is a fucking zoophile, by the way.
Yes, you have said that.
Yeah, he turned a bird into a human, so it would be his wife. The villain of that movie is a giant douchebag.
Yeah.
Also, he also turned a pig into a daughter.
Huh.
You had all the recessive genes.
Brother. You had all the recessive genes. Imagine they remake Metal Gear Solid, but all Liquid scenes is just him in a fucking wheelchair, just him complaining that he's in a fucking wheelchair.
You know, you know what? Does Metal Gear Rex does need wheelchair access. No. I can see it.
Going to hell for that,
I can see it
know.
now. I can see it now, right? Like, the ramp slowly comes down.
Oh yeah, the accessibility ramp slowly goes down and goes beep, beep, beep.
No, it's not a remake, it's a sequel. It's like, Liquid didn't die. Now,
It's an alternate universe where Liquid didn't die.
Liquid's an old man now, too.
Mm-hmm.
Liquid. Remember, children. Remember, children. Ocelot hypnotized himself. He made himself believe he was Liquid Snake reborn. Because of the arm. The arm was possessed by the ghost of Liquid Snake.
You caught me off guard.
So, all right. Where would all 5 of the snakes from Metal Gear, which houses from Harry Potter do you think they'd like fit in? And don't, and no, they're all not going into Slytherin because they're all snakes. And not Hufflepuff neither, because they're fucking orgies or whatever, the group circle jerking.
Oh yeah, the group circle jerking. Well, either way, one of them does have. One of them is. You know what? All right. I don't know all the snakes' names by.
So it's liquid. Sorry. So naked, venom. Naked, venom, solid, liquid, solidus.
Alright. Naked Snake. Big Boss.
You're the sorting cap, Zig. You decide.
Alright. The thing is like, alright.
What the fuck? Where'd I get a chainsaw?
Where did you get a chainsaw?
I found it. Come and see the Addams Family. Come and see the Addams Family.
Snap. You know that was like produced by like Heinz Bond and shit?
What?
Oh
yeah, right.
Yeah. Cause he got the fucking TV rights and shit. So he's like, you know, I'm gonna make this fucking TV movie that'll, you know, lead into the series and shit. Meanwhile, the fucking TV movie sucked ass or whatnot.
There was a pretty good like Munsters live action TV movie at that time.
Yeah.
And then later on there was a shitty one about Christmas where Santa Claus gets turned into a cake.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing that one too.
he eats.
Well, I didn't watch it, but I remember seeing the review for it.
Yeah, there were like 2 sleazy elves or whatever.
Yeah.
And like, what's his face? Santa Claus eats or drinks something and he starts burping and he turns into a fucking fruitcake or whatever. But yeah, Zig. All right, where
back to the sorting hat thing.
Mr. Sorting Hat. Where do the snakes go?
Jack, Big Boss, Naked Snake would go to maybe Ravenclaw. I'm not really sure. Maybe.
Yeah, 3 points for Ravenclaw just for having 3 badasses in there.
I just listed off one.
Oh. So Big Boss is Ravenclaw? Or
Yeah. Punished Venom Snake would go to Slytherin. Because fuck you, that's why.
Slytherin.
Solid Snake would go to Gryffindor. If we're gonna go by like, you know, he's the main guy. So, you know, he's gonna be saving the world and shit. So there we go. Liquid would go to Slytherin and whatnot because, you know, he's like he's obsessed with, you know, like genetics and shit. You know what I'm saying?
You have all the recessive genes or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Who's making all the clones?
Solidus would probably saw this. Yeah, he'll probably join Ravenclaw with Big Boss. So there we go.
Colonel Wingardium Leviosa. Snake. I think it's Leviosa, not Leviosa. Alright. Here's a harder one. Where would Cobra Commander go? Would he go to...
I don't fucking know. Probably Slytherin as well. Because, you know, he's all about world domination and everything like that.
He can't escape that curse.
Yeah.
He can't escape the Snake Man curse by going to Hogwarts. He gets put in Slytherin. So does that mean he has parcel tongue?
Yes. Sure, why the hell not?
Thanks. The snake goes. Fucking hell. You talk to Snake. His parcel tongue. He can talk to snacks. What? I only have partial tongue. I can talk to snacks. I'm a fucking hot dog left to rot in the garbage can. It's Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa picks up a book and throws it. Imagine being like a frickin' no magic person in Hogwarts. you cheap.
Imagine being the janitor at Hogwarts and whatnot, and you're just like, you know, you're like the only guy who doesn't do magic and shit.
Only
and it's just like,
he's the only Muggle allowed on the premises.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, dude. Like,
Did you think Hogwarts would have an American branch somewhere?
all right, so I've seen Fantastic Beasts, and I have to say something. J.K. Rowling's writing style is very funny when it comes to American stuff, because like, you know how like in the in Britain they call them Muggles and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So-
what do they call them here in the States?
No mages. No mages. He's a no mage.
No one in their right mind would use that fucking term and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like to be honest, just call them fucking normies at that point. Normies. I'm a wizard. Okay, no, that actually has some bad connotations when you throw like wizard board and that sort of thing. So no.
Oh, okay, no, we're not going down that fucking.
Yeah, we're not going down the dark path there. Just pretend.
Yeah.
No, but like, there's gotta be a better, like,
There's gotta be a better term than fucking no mages and shit.
No mage. He's a no mage. Well, a lot of other like there's a lot of like other ridiculous things about like the Americans and weird shit in Harry Potter. Like Native Americans are like Native Americans or something like that are like cannibals or some shit, if I remember correctly.
What?
Yeah, like it has to do with like it has to do with like the Wendigos or whatever the fuck. It's like It's like they were cannibals, which led to like this sort of thing. And it's like, this is a no-no. The same thing happened with Twilight, apparently, because like the werewolves were supposed to be like Native Americans too, or something. It hurts your soul, don't it?
There's a lot of other, like, werewolf fucking, like, you know... There's a lot of better, like, werewolf stuff that, like... where it takes in like Native American culture, like, you know, a lot better than this, where it's like, you know, cannibals and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Where it actually like it plays into like the whole like werewolf mythos, and you know like, and not like you know like, oh, Wendigos and you know, that other shit.
yeah, like,
There's a whole lot of like other stuff that does it a lot better.
all right, all right, you want to know like something weird we learned about Native Americans in like middle school?
Yeah.
So apparently they had a myth called like Long Nose the Cannibal Clown or whatever.
Uh-huh.
And I tried looking it up and seeing if it was true, and I've not found anything about it, like, on the internet. So, like, this is just like real world, like, you know, things, and I'm like, what? And I look it up, ain't nothing. Not on Google Scholar, Bing, DuckDuckGo. I tried every fucking like search engine, and I found nothing. I don't know if that has to say anything about, like, I don't know, the, like, you know, the loss of information over the years or what. But something not right here.
Something is rotten in Denmark, that's for sure.
I should say this was the same teacher that was playing Metal Gear Solid on the fucking, on the smart board.
Merrick, I found it!
You found it? Hold on. Wait. What is it?
Long Nose the Cannibal Clown. I think you got fucking duped.
Duped. I've been Schmeckledorf.
Oh wait, no. No, wait, no. There is actually a fucking hug on this. And then I see the mask and shit. It's
Hug on this?
yeah, from the Seneca region of Iroquois. It's from the Seneca nation of, like, you know, of the Native Americans and whatnot. You know, part of the Iroquois. It was part of the six Iroquois tribes and everything like that, or, you know, if you know what I mean.
The Iroquois from like the eastern United States, right? Or were they from the western? I'm trying to remember this off the top of my head. And if I'm the stupid.
Iroquois,
I'm the stupid one because, like, I love history and I can't remember, like, which side of the states did, like, certain native...
I'm sorry, there are the five nations of the Iroquois and whatnot. The Mohawk, the Oneida, and I apologize if I upstate New York, Merrick. So, you know, eastern and shit.
Long Nose the Cannibal Clown was a native mask that was worn to correct the behavior of young children who disobeyed their parents. And it's a picture... Is that George Bush with a clown makeup? What the fuck?
You go down one more.
Seneca Hagandes, second phase,
Yeah.
the Museum of Cultural. Let me see this. Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
It does look like a clown. Seneca Hagandes type mask. This is like an SCP document. Ceremony.
Seneca people belonged to the Iroquois League and inhabited the New York State area before being displaced by Dutch and British settlers.
Mm-hmm.
Among the spirits familiar to the Seneca is the Hagundis, or long-nosed spirit. The Hagundis is a trickster, clown, and cannibal who frightens misbehaving children. As such, they have no ritual use, but are instead used as need arises. In the past, Hagundis masks were made of buckskin, but changes in the Seneca traditional ways of life, including the reduced prominence of deer hunting to tribal life, led the Seneca to adopt new materials in some cases.
This is kind of funny because this website that we're looking at reminded me a lot of the movie The Mask. Hold on, wait a minute. There's one other thing, because I remember we did like a giant like native history project back in middle school. Somebody got a picture of something called a booger mask. I wonder if that's real too. Booger mask, COVID, booger mask, Cherokee. Hold on, let me see. It was a wood carved mask and it had like a long nose and had big nostrils, and I'm trying to see if I could find it. Had like either like two giant big nostrils or like freaking something. I think this might have been it. No. It also had like gritting teeth. I'm trying to see if I could find the exact image.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is like, let's see. I found a mask that kind of looks like Aku Aku from Crash Bandicoot, actually. That's pretty cool. I'm finding stuff that's close, but not exactly. It's like a bit. I'm looking for like a big nostril, big nose boy. I see some snoot. I see some snoot boys, some weird contorted face masks. Let's see. This is I guess this is like the closest I can find is like these weird giant nose ass masks. Well then, that's it. That's interesting that I found out that was like real. Booger dance. The booger dance is a traditional dance a Cherokee tribe perform with ritual masks. It's performed in the nighttime around a campfire, usually in late fall or winter. Before the dance begins, the male Cherokee performers known as boogers discreetly leave the party. Booger masks are colorful masks to represent evil spirits. Made from wood or hornet's nests that were originally made as part of the booger dance, a winter celebration, ensure evil spirits could not disrupt the coming growing season. The boogers represent the malevolent spirits of those who pose the Cherokee in a stereotypically lewd manner by chasing the females around, grabbing them if possible, to satirize the ridicule that was seen in non-Cherokee predatory lust for the Cherokee. The dance and accompanying music are traditionally believed to drive away or to offer protection against inimical spirits and those in whom they dwell, striking fear into their hearts. Well, then we're actually learning something on the stream. The mask can be fashioned from gourds, animal skins, or buckeye wood. The dance has also been subject to much scholarship. You know? That's interesting. I like that. Stuff like that is cool.
Don't ever say you don't learn anything during these streams, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, exactly. Next thing you know, we're gonna be looking up like fucking what doth life or whatever. We're gonna ponder something one day. We're gonna like figure out and see like, I don't know, something weird. Like Ulnelta or whatever her name was from fucking Sucker for Love actually appears.
Yeah.
Reciting that chant in real life to make her go away is probably easier than saying it in-game. Yeah. Sport. Hiya! Oh god. Flip jump, flip jump. Whoa. I'm trying to think who's the character we got like the best results with. We got like I will slowly figure out how to beat this solo. Because some characters can't pick up the guns, which bothers me.
Yeah.
Some can, some can't. I feel like I feel I'm sucking right now because I know I died already. Oh god. Whoa. I've adapted so well to like the frickin' the keyboard controls for this. It ain't even funny. Punch, punch, punch. Yeah, mash the head juices. Alright, now we gotta deal with the whole board. Oh god, the vomiting ones are the worst! She's a decent, like, AoE sort of, like, attack there, but... These guys who vomit won't let up! Ow. I grind his bones into soup. Uh-oh. Fucking H. Alright. Was it Stan or Beelzebub? Oh, yummy. Alright. Alright.
Yeah.
Whoa! So, which house would you put Go in?
Yeah, you know damn well they would kick him out and shit.
Whoa!
Yeah.
He eats a potion he shouldn't have and he explodes. Yeah. Yeah. I just keep getting like stupid ideas to like make shit with like characters. Ay. The only time I will stop is when I'm dead. Ugh. Let's fight more zombies. Off to the hospital. Speaking of like the Addams Family and whatnot too, right?
Yeah.
What if there was an Addams Family like beat 'em up?
You know, there was a pinball game, so I can imagine it beating him up.
If we can have Uncle Fester fighting aliens, you know, you could do anything.
Yeah.
Or better yet, how about the Addams Family meet the Munsters, and it's an all-out fucking brawl.
I'd be down for that.
Addams Family and the Munsters in Family Beatdown. Oh, Morticia. Herman, there's some weird folks at our door.
Oh, I know how to deal with them.
fucking Gomez and Herman. Gomez tries to fight off Herman with a sword. Oh my fucking lord. I'm surprised there's no modern revival of the Munsters.
Well, we are getting a fucking Monsters film directed by Rob Zombie, so take that for what you will.
Oh god. And then like oh god. They're the Munsters. The end of like you stole our property. No, you stole our property. is a mess. They're all fighting. Pugsley, the explosives. The only thing that I could think about, right?
Yeah.
The Addams Family wins because they have like Cousin It.
Yeah.
Like you can't beat. And by the way, Cousin It is voiced by Snoop Dogg in the new stuff, so
I don't know.
there you go. Like, how do you beat that? It's an instant win button. Seriously. Cousin It. What are you doing here? I can't fucking do the Cousin It noises.
I don't know how to do it either.
Cousin It, why do you have a Glock? Talks backward. Fucking says fuck this shit. Why'd you go bald? Oh, by the way, Casper Crow's the guy who made Alyssa, right? I added him on Twitter and I said how good his game was.
Yeah.
He responded, which was nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Anyway, so what happened was, you know, I said like, dude, your game has been really like fixing an itch that I've had for a while and everything like that, right? I wanted to ask him if he took inspiration from O'Hare for Albertus, which is the name of the guy that I can't unsee it because he has the same hairstyle and everything. It's so ridiculous.
Let it die, let it shrivel up in.
He has a deep voice too, by the way. Fucking O'Hare. O'Hare Air.
The rockets, elevations O'Hare.
Aloysius O fucking hair. Oh my god. His fucking name, dude. Aloysius O'Hare. Anthonyville. I'm surprised there wasn't.
We all have radiation poisoning.
Once again, I'm very much surprised there was no Lorax video game.
You're right. If you know, the Lorax can have like car commercials where they're talking about like, you know, how we're gonna save the planet here by this new Mazda. It's a fucking, you know, hybrid and shit.
That was the fucking worst. That was the fucking worst thing possible.
I know. Then I could see, again, I can see the Lorax having a video game and shit where it's like, you know, it's a platformer where you're cutting down like all the fucking, you know, truffle trees.
Truffle tree.
There's a mini game where you're mowing down truffle trees and you have the little
you have to press the buttons.
You have the little bear creatures, whatever the fuck they were called, and they're running away from you and shit. In this like big fucking like, you know, in this big fucking like whatchamacallit, like tree cutter and everything.
It's the one with like all the axes. You have to press the button. No, no, and like there's like a scooper, and like you pick up the bear things and it's turning them into like, I don't know, like meat or something.
Yeah, it turns them into meat and shit.
All proceeds go to charity.
All proceeds go to the fucking, you know,
The charity,
ASPs.
the charity of my personal pockets. Yeah, the funny charity of Merrick's wallet. Oh, Merrick's wallet. Where is the money going?
Oh, probably you, and knowing you, it's probably some stupid ass indie game. Or you know.
What's the next
Oh
thing?
look. Oh look, it's like fucking Clock Tower. I'm gonna buy it.
Okay, look, Mr. Hobbs' Playhouse wasn't bad. It just wasn't scary.
I know.
And that ending segment was like, there was no indication he had to run down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, ow. So like that's the whole thing. Hey guys, it's like Clock Tower. It's like Clock Tower. How many times have I said that all month? It's like Clock Tower.
No.
Well,
All I know is that you're gonna see something that's gonna like, you know, be a callback to a game that you liked as a kid, or it's like, oh hey, Beautiful Joe 2. I remember having a diarrhea attack to this game. I'm gonna buy it.
No. The next game I buy, it's good. You know, if somebody does come out with like a spiritual successor to Beautiful Joe 2, yo, I'm on that like fucking. I'm on that like butter on fucking corn, dude. Like you buy. I'm buying that shit like straight up. There's no way anybody can stop me at that rate. It like. Oh jeez, I like. All right, I'm trying to think. Like there was a. Look! If a 3D indie game comes out, I'm buying it. Well, if it's good, if it looks good and is good, I'm buying it because, you know, that's how you roll. You don't play bad games now, do you?
True.
Unless you're like an aspiring YouTuber, that you know, you're playing a bad game. You're playing you're playing like mostly shitty games.
All these shitty games.
I'll be playing till the dawn. A lot of stuff I'm thinking maybe next year. I actually maybe we will play Fester's Quest or something. Unless I don't know. Yeah, no. Like I'm just thinking about like next October and stuff like that. Like what does that equate into? Because it like. We got it, like I said, it's all about it's all about like management of the time and like the games we gotta choose. And I don't wanna do what happened like this year where we play a little bit of a game for a day and then stop. Like we just got like, you know, bogged down with stuff like right at the start of like the freaking month.
Yeah.
But even so, like I've had this whole month has been a blast even with all of like the shitty games, like fucking whatchamacallit, like Remothered. Now
at least you know that made like quality entertainment and shit was just us discovering how much this game was shit, and you know just being like. You know, there were some good things about that game where, you know, if expanded upon a bit better, you know, would have made it like, you know, at least a bit enjoyable and shit like that. You know
like
what I'm saying?
freaking like the locking of the door with the rope was a cool idea.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like you could completely cut him off, but if you leave, he'll like, you know, he'll open it anyway or whatever the fuck, and you won't tell until you find the door. It's like how to get it open from that side, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
That was like a really neat mechanic. So Ay. Okay, you know what? You know what would make a great fucking return, actually?
What?
Dino Crisis. Like, there's not...
I've been hearing rumors that, they're making another Dino Crisis or some shit.
Like...
But I'm not really sure, like, how, like...
Only rumors. So, yeah. No, because there's no dinosaur horror.
Yeah.
Like, all the Jurassic Park and / World games now are just like park builders and shit.
I know.
By the way, yeah, Jurassic World is on my like list of games I want to get on Steam because fucking I love building like zoo parks and shit. Just trying to make like the dumbest zoo. Okay. All right, Zig. How would you make the worst zoo in the world?
I would have all the animals roam out and just, the world is their fucking toilet.
Help! I'm being chased by it. I'm being chased by this harmless animal that won't hurt me.
Yeah, basically. And you have to pay for picking up all the animal feces and whatnot. There.
All right, no. You know what I do? I'd have the fucking craziest zoo in the world. And you know what the only animal would be in there?
What?
The most dangerous animal in the world.
And that is?
Mankind.
You would make a fucking human zoo.
Yes.
Merrick, they did that back in the 1800s, and that was a fucking terrible idea.
No. Listen to me. You go.
No. No, this is... I've heard some shit in your day, but holy
you get the no, not on that. No, not on that level. I'm talking about like, it's like, all right, so here's how this is set up. It's like it's like an apartment building and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
It's like an apartment building with the people in it, and you go in and you just observe. And there's also a safari track ride that you get on, and it's like a roller coaster that goes through the apartment building. To your right, you will see Gary.
Merrick, this is still a terrible idea.
Well, look. At the top, there's the animal zoo. With one animal.
Mankind?
No. Insects.
Oh, okay.
It's like an insect zoo.
Alright.
And if no guarantee you'll get attacked by fire ants or something. I don't fucking. All right, no. All right, here's how I make the actual world's worst zoo.
Yeah.
So all those like protective barriers and stuff that are up, right?
They're all gone.
They're all gone. There's armed guards, but the barriers are gone. This is like back to nature. So there will still be a safari. There still will be a safari jeep ride that goes around the park, but it has to stop every 5 seconds because, like, it's in the park. Like, people can walk in front of it and shit like that and stall it. Like it's on the trails. It goes in the quote unquote animal pens.
Oh, I see.
It goes past the guard towers. And they do have like off-track functionality in case of like in case of an animal outbreak. There will still be a human exhibit. But but you know what it is?
I'm just shaking my head right now.
Zig, listen to me.
I hate this idea so much.
You know what? No. You know what it is, Zig?
What?
They're all in animal costumes.
How does that make it any better? I don't know. No, fuck, shut up. How does that make it? How does them being in fucking animal costumes make it any fucking better?
You see, Zach, it ain't animal.
At that point, why not just go like full, Island of Dr. Moreau and just start, doing all sorts of like weird ass surgery to make them into like all these fucking like, animals and shit.
Well, Plan B was gene splicing, but okay.
I hate this so much. I hate this fucking bit.
But Zig.
Yeah, Merrick.
Everyone will have their big titty moth GF.
No.
Zig.
Merrick.
Yeah.
Merrick.
Yeah, Zig.
I hate this. I still hate this.
Dead. Oh God. No, there's a he's like, Zoo Tycoon, right?
Yeah, I know Zoo Tycoon.
All right, there's actually a video on like somebody making the world's worst zoo in Zoo Tycoon, and it's amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah?
Yeah, it's amazing. Go and watch it, please.
Alright.
My fucking jaw hurts from smiling too much. I can't stop smiling at this conversation because it's so fucking stupid. I'm playing a zombie game where I'm beating up werewolves, vampires, zombies, mad doctors, and Frankensteins, and then all of a sudden, like, we're talking about frickin' the gene splicing of the werewolf and the big titty moth GF. Ay, ay, ay. And then you know what we'll do, Zig?
What?
We'll implant mushrooms into their brain.
Merrick, to quote Jeff Goldblum,
Life finds a way?
not even life finds a way. I forget if it was either Jeff Goldblum or the other guy in fucking Jurassic Park.
It was Jeff Goldblum. He said you didn't stop to think whether you could, whether you should, or something like that, right?
Yeah, basically.
Well, you know what? I did stop and think for a second. You know what I thought?
What?
The term apology.
No.
All right, maybe I'll find a way. Maybe I'll find a way to replace hearts in heart transplants with tomatoes.
Merrick?
Yeah.
Merrick, I hope to fucking Jesus crust and every other fucking deity that you have, you said like
That we have created.
Yeah.
We've assembled in the lab.
I hope that no fucking medical research group ever funds a grant for this type of, experiment and shit.
And then
I hope that one day you are never allowed near a fucking hospital ever again.
And then the next thing you know, Zig, the next thing you know,
Yeah.
7 years. It's like like a trailer. It's like the future is seen through the power of like a movie trailer. 7 years after COVID-19, the scientists have done it. We bring you. They bring the fucking they bring like the animal gene splicing human project out, and it's at a furry convention or something.
They're the guinea pigs.
And then the fucking virus. And then it's Jeff Goldblum is. Oh no! It's mutating. Oh my fucking god! I'm dying. My face is stuck. This is what it's like to be the Joker. It's mutating. Oh no, it's mutating. This summer, the rivers will run red. The virus is spreading. Oh god.
They call it the Uwu gene.
It's like Parasite Eve. It's just like a rogue. It's just like a rogue fucking like. It's like a rogue fucking like. I don't know. Oh my god. It's something rogue. It's something rogue. It like you could just combine it with something and it just like fucking it works. What the fuck is a component of DNA? Oh, what the fuck is that shit called? Not
Oh yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a rogue strand of that. I don't want to say mitochondria because it's just straight Parasite Eve. But it's something.
It's like the nucleic acid or some shit like that.
Yeah,
it's
like a rogue.
It's a rogue atom or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like.
A rogue nucleobasis.
It's like through sciencey words. It's like you know how everything is like made of atoms. It's like they combined the atom with the atom to make the super atom. You
can't make this shit up.
The science is real. We can.
Oh my god.
It's like we've combined the atoms of the human and the fox, and then it's just like it. Oh my fucking god! It just works. It's like Todd Howard. Todd Howard christens it. It just works. Oh my fucking god! He's there to promote Skyrim 8 or whatever.
Elder Scrolls 8.
Yeah. The Elder Scrolls 8, and like fucking.
And then he's like, "Oh, we are now re-releasing Skyrim, the Metaverse Edition, or whatever." I don't know.
We've combined the atoms of. We've combined the atoms of original Skyrim and like. Just put it together. No, no, no. They take the acid, like they just take the acid out of the deoxyribonucleic acid,
Oh
and
my
they
god.
melt it down. They use it to melt down something.
Yeah.
They use it, like, I don't know, they find like a way to melt it down, and it makes something happen that's like rogue. And then we've combined the atom with the atom. Oh my fucking god. What we were so nice learning about like the fucking Iroquois, the Iroquois nation, and like I believe the Cherokee. And then all of a sudden we turned into fucking like
We start talking about fucking like DNA and like furry virus.
they call it the Owu gene.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking lord.
I'll be right back. I need some fucking water.
I need the machines. I need
I need the machines to go through my fucking lungs now and shit.
we need the Matrix to happen so that they'll harvest my lungs and they'll turn it into the fucking I don't know. They'll use my body to power an arcade machine, and they'll put like, I don't know. They'll put the lung juice in it as lubricant or something. We all float down here. Ay, ay, ay.
My god, you're still talking?
All I said, Zig, was that we all float down here.
Oh, okay.
Well, technically I said, like, we need the Matrix to happen so that, like, you know,
Yeah.
they'll use my body to power, like, an arcade machine, and they'll use my lung juice as the lubricant for the inner workings. I was like, what if you woke up? What if you woke up and you were in the Matrix?
I'm probably in the Matrix right now. Like, imagine this, like, this whole stream was just basically part of a simulation and shit.
You wake up like Neo. You wake up like Neo at like the beginning of the Matrix. You're like, oh. But then fucking, you know, what's his face is there. What's his name? Keanu Reeves is there, and he does the whole wake up.
Oh god. You're not doing this fucking bit, are you?
Wake up, Ziggler. We got machines to burn.
Uh-huh.
It turns out, no, as it turns out, right, it's due to the Owu gene. In the future, the furry virus happens. Then there's robots. We don't know who made the robots, right? Then the robots like enslave humanity, and then like they put everybody in the Matrix. And you know, our bodies are chopped up and harvested and like used as like, I don't know, donors for like, I don't know, machine parts or whatever. Like they need our blood, as lubricant. They use our like brains to power like their supercomputers and whatnot. So it's like, okay, so our brains power like the robot factories, and then like our blood is like the coolant and the lubricant of like the robot joints and shit.
Right.
Where does the Owu gene fit into all this? I don't know. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Maybe that's why the future is so fucking weird.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if like 30 years from now, scientists do come out of the woodworks and be like, we actually did find the uwu gene and shit, the furry gene and everything like that. And I'm just like on my dying deathbed, and I'm like, finally, I can be the big titty. I can finally have my big titty fox GF or some shit like that.
That is the day you release Yiffin Hell.
That'll be the day I release Yip and Hell and Big Titty Fox GF.
Finally, no, it's the day.
And then my fucking and then my hologram would come up on stage and perform that to everybody on Coachella. This is where I watched my parents die parappa.
No. You know what I'd love my hologram to perform?
Yeah.
I hate music. Like, he sings about hating music. When in Rome, am I right?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my fucking god. Oh, my stomach. My fucking stomach is like ripping itself out of my body.
Yep.
Oh god. I think my head has exploded.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And then oh man, like this was a very productive stream. We were learning about Native Americans and like, you know, how like how like terrible people who like were writers like I guess like appropriated their thingy, like their histories or their mythologies and tried to be like natives are this and that and whatnot or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And then we that evolved or de-evolved into fucking like
However, it's based on like your perspective or anything like that. Based on your perspective.
What does it all mean? What does it all mean, you ask? I don't know.
Same.
Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick here. I've just opened something. Wait. Before we go. Hold on. Let me just,
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm just gonna put these over here. I'm gonna do this. Hold on.
What the hell are you doing, man?
Wait. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see what's going on. You'll see what's going on. All right, Zig.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. What is it?
62.
Okay, actually, yeah, because every time I try to do that, I always think of 62. All right. Tell me. Give me a number between 1 and 5.
3.
Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Go on.
I'm going to play Elemental Hero Burst into Tricks and Attack mode and play the card E-Emergency Call. And I'm going to send Elemental Hero Captain Gold to the graveyard so I can search my deck and get out fucking Skyscraper. And I'm also going to use E-Emergency Call to add Elemental Hero Sparkman from my deck to my hand. And I'm also going to play Skyscraper. I'm also going to play Skyscraper. I'm also going to play the spell card Banner of Courage to increase attack, and the Warrior Returning Alive to bring Elemental Hero Captain Gold back to my hand. And I am my turn.
I play MST and take out your fucking skyscraper.
You fucking asshole. So what have we learned tonight, Zig?
Don't ever say you haven't learned anything on during America's Charge streams. We learned a lot about Iroquois culture and Cherokee culture and everything like that.
Exactly.
And then you have a good thing going, and then you just talk about fucking uwu, the uwu gene,
The fabled
and
Uwu
something
gene.
about like how the zoo with the greatest animal of all mankind and shit, and how that's basically been done in the fucking 1800s and shit, and how and how fucking terrible that was and whatnot.
That was such a mouthful, wasn't it?
Yeah, and then it just keeps going, and then it kept going, and then it kept going into even weird turns than I could have ever imagined in a fucking stream. This is, I've had, during that whole thing, I felt like I've had an out of body experience, and I'm still having an out of body experience. I thought there was nothing that would. I thought the Nightmare on Elm Street stream could. I thought nothing could have topped that, but this was one of those nights where I stand corrected.
Oh my fucking.
I don't know how to feel anymore. I seriously don't know how to feel anymore.
Oh. Tune in tomorrow for the Halloween Spooktacular.
Woohoo!
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. And remember, as always, be yourselves and remember. Mecca lacka hi, mecca hi niho. Moa chai mecca moa megay. Pickle barrel kumquat chibi cherry changa. That's a secret word of the day. Alright, guys, catch you all later. Merrick out. See you guys. And by the way, my mouth is so fucking dry, but just fucking gabbing on like an idiot.
Good night, everybody.